This is Citizen Live at 1. A very good afternoon and thank you for joining us. I am Hussein Mohammed and we begin with news that political activist and TNA Gatundu South parliamentary candidate Moses Kuria has been arraigned in court this morning, charged with hate speech. Kuria appeared before senior principal magistrate Doreen Mulecho, charged with 3 counts of hate speech. He pleaded not guilty to all the charges and was released on a cash bail of 2 million shillings or an alternative bond of 5 million shillings. The case will be heard on the 2nd of September with a mention on 10th of July. Kuria is facing accusations of perpetrating hate speech through his Facebook social media account. Police probed the allegations against Kuria following a directive by the Director of Public Prosecutions, Keriako Tobiko, who had written to the Inspector General of Police, David Kimayo, requiring him to conduct speedy and thorough investigations into the complaints lodged by the Law Society of Kenya.
Just a minute, appeal case number.
Australian authorities are questioning former television news anchor Esther Arunga and her husband Quincy Timberlake over the death of their 3-year-old son in Melbourne, Australia. According to a news report on Australia's Channel 7, the 3-year-old child died from complications after falling down the stairs while playing with his sibling. The media report says that Arunga and her husband are said to have thought the fall was a minor accident and gave the child some painkillers. They are reported to have then put him to bed. The body's condition is, however, said to have worsened, and consequently the parents called the medics. The little boy died while being attended to by medical personnel, and a post-mortem is currently underway to establish the cause of death.
Investigations have been commenced. Family are presently assisting police with their inquiries.
There were 2 little kids. One of them was found dead.
We're just doing forensic examination of the scene at the moment, and that'll continue for some time.
The police in Mombasa are still holding Lamu Governor Issa Timami for questioning over the recent Peketoni killings. Timami was arrested yesterday and detained at the Port Police Station in Mombasa. He is expected to be arraigned in a Mombasa court later this afternoon, and the county senator Hassan Omar visited the detained governor and condemned the manner of his arrest, terming it humiliating. Timami's lawyers were seen walking into the Port Police Station to meet their client. They said they will first study the charge sheet against Timami before issuing a statement, and several top police and county officials have been interdicted following the Mpeketoni killings in Lamu County. The county has now has a new police commander, and the arrest of Timami, however, surprised many as he becomes the first high-profile leader to be questioned over the Mpeketoni killings. Well, still in Mombasa, and authorities are in pursuit of a suspected drug kingpin after 2 persons who police believe to be his couriers were found in possession of bang worth nearly 300,000 shillings in Likoni. Police say they had placed officers at the Likoni ferry boarding area following suspicion that the suspect was using couriers to deliver drug consignments between Mombasa Island and the South Coast. Owino Wayne tells us more.
The rolls of bang seized by police had been carefully veiled and tightly packed inside these 2 travel bags. And police, who had been on the suspect's trail for a while, immediately ordered the men to surrender the bulging bags as they attempted to board the ferry at Likoni.
Officers who are manning the Likoni ferry intercepted 2 people who are carrying 2 big bags, and on further search they realized that they were ferrying bangi from Mombasa Island to Likoni.
Police believe the duo are working for a drug don who also runs various seemingly legitimate local businesses, with the police suspecting that his businesses are boosted by money laundered from his illegal drugs trade. The 2 will be arraigned in court Friday to answer to charges of being in possession of banned drugs.
The whole consignment was about 56 kilograms of bangi, worth the street value of 280,000 Kenya shillings. That is the estimate of the value of the consignment.
In recent times, there have been renewed concerted efforts involving both the police and other state-mandated bodies, such as the National Authority for the Campaign Against Alcohol and Drug Abuse, NACADA, to end both the trade and abuse of illegal drugs at the coast. According to statistics from NACADA, Mombasa and Malindi towns have some of the highest rates of alcohol and drug abuse among youths in the country. Owino Wayne for Citizen Live at 1.
Expectant women in Embu County have been urged to deliver in hospitals so as to help reduce the rate of mother-to-child HIV transmission in the county. County health bosses say they have advocated for hospital deliveries after it emerged that 47% of expectant mothers in the county deliver out of maternity wards.
According to Embu County health officials, almost half of all expectant women in the area deliver in unsafe ways that put them at great risk of mother-to-child HIV transmission. Speaking during the launch of the county First Ladies Consultative Forum on HIV and AIDS in Embu County, the National AIDS Control Council Regional Coordinator Kibe Ranji said trend threatens gains made in reducing HIV prevalence in the area. The County Executive Committee member for Gender and Children Services, Pamela Kiaria, said health officials and the county administration have initiated a campaign to urge women to deliver in hospitals as the national government has waived fees for maternity services. The Embu Maternal Health Sensitization Campaign comes several months after First Lady Margaret Kenyatta launched the Beyond Zero campaign with a focus of reducing maternal deaths in the country. Evans Murray, Citizen TV, Nairobi.
Well, we are taking a short break now, and of course, most news still ahead, including sports, and of course, like always, we'll also have Viva Brazil this afternoon.